Have you ever wondered why some people suddenly move to Australia and within a few years they are permanent residents, while others keep struggling with student visas, tourist visas, or endless refusals? Let me tell you something most people don't know about. There's a secret pathway in Australia that is not as popular as student visas, but it is so powerful that it can take you straight from being a temporary worker to permanent residency. That pathway is called the Northern Territory DAMA, or Designated Area Migration Agreement. And guess what? A brand new version has just been signed called NT DAMA III, and it is a game changer. Now, before you think it is just another complicated visa process, let me break it down. The Northern Territory of Australia is huge in land but very small in population. They don't have enough workers. They don't just need doctors, engineers. They also need cooks, truck drivers, hospital workers, carers, builders, mechanics, just name it yourself. In fact, under the new agreement, there are now over 325 eligible occupations. So there's a spot for everyone. And here's where it gets really interesting. There are over 1,500 slots every year. Imagine this for a second. You are working as a chef in Accra, Lagos, or Nairobi, and maybe you feel stuck. Or maybe you are a mechanic, a cleaner, or even a driver, and you think those jobs can't take you abroad. Well, in the Northern Territory, almost every skill is allowed. So this could be your ticket to Australia. The best part of it is that many of these jobs come with special concessions. This means lower English requirements, lower salary thresholds, and even age concessions. Don't worry if you don't understand anything about the concession. I'll be going deep into that in the video. So if you are worried that you are too old or that your English test won't be perfect, this pathway was designed with you in mind. Let me tell you, people have entered Australia through this very program, and within a few years they have permanent residency. Their kids are in Australia schools, their families have stability, and their life completely transformed. Now you may think, why is Australia doing this? The answer is simple. They need people. The Northern Territory is targeting 4,000 new people every year to grow their economy. Without migration, they simply can't meet their labor needs. And this is why the timing is so perfect. The old NT DAMA expired in December 2024, and many people were nervous, thinking the program would close forever. But in March 2025, the government signed NT DAMA III, and this one runs all the way until June 2030. That's 5 solid years of opportunity. So if you are sitting there thinking about your future, wondering how to escape visa rejection, or looking for a direct pathway that doesn't require you to pay crazy agent fees, this might just be the option you have been praying about. I know this sounds exciting, but I don't want you to rush, because opportunities like this also come with rules, process, and steps you have to follow. If you jump without understanding, you will fail. So in today's video, I'm going to break everything down for you step by step. I'll show you the exact occupation that are on the list, how to check if your skill is eligible, what concessions apply to you, and how to start application process without paying any fake agent thousands of dollars. By the time you finish watching, you will know whether this pathway is for you or not. So sit down, grab your pen and notebook, because what I'm about to share will change the way you think about migrating to Australia. If you want more videos like this about opportunities abroad, visas, and steady pathway, then hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. Anyway, which way, my name is Jakut, and this is the Jakut Junction, where we simplify immigration into simplicity for you to have a vivid understanding of whatever we are talking about. If you want to travel abroad this year or next year using the screw route but you don't know how to go about it, just get in touch and my team and I will help your relocation dream become a reality. Or perhaps you want to book an appointment with me, you can check the description for the link to book the appointment in respect of any inquiry you want to make. Let's get straight onto my laptop for real business. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is the official government website of Northern Territory. As you can see, Department of Trade, Business and Asian whatever relations. For the doubting Thomases who normally think that this pathway is not for international job seekers, let me brush you through something quickly here. As it says, information for Northern Territory business to sponsor skilled and semi-skilled overseas workers or worker. Please take note, overseas. So this program or this pathway called DAMA or NT DAMA, which is Northern Territory, is actually for international job seekers, and it says that under the Northern Territory designated area migration agreement. So you should know that this is not for the whole of Australia. Basically, it's for the Northern Territory alone. So we are going straight to the occupation list, and at the occupation list I will show you some important information there for you to take note of, before you continue with this process. So what you should know is that if you come here to, it says that step-by-step guide for employers. So if your employer want to employ you, there are certain things that they have to guide you through, or your employer want to sponsor you, your employer have to go through this step-by-step process. You could come there and check that up. So if you come here, it says the NT, which is Northern Territory DAMA occupation list. You punch on it like this. All right, you scroll down gently, and as you can see, let's scroll to the end. Let's look at the number of occupations here we are talking about. So if you come here, they have about 325 entries, which means occupations. So there's a lot of occupations here. You could see a barrister, bar attendant, supervisor, bar attendant, baker. One thing I like about this occupation is that you don't need to basically have a degree. Even with your SHS certificate, you are qualified to come through this pathway, and I'll be explaining everything for you. There's a lot of occupations here. You need to come here and take advantage of them. So even if you don't have a degree, this is a great opportunity for you. And because they need more people in this community, they've actually make their requirements, they've actually loosened their requirements in order to make you come in through this pathway. So as you can see over here, there is a lot. If you can just come here and tap on next, and to send you to the next occupation. They are carpenters, they are bus drivers, they are truck drivers. There's a lot of occupation, but one may ask that they have ANZ blah blah blah, they have ANZSCO level. What is the meaning of all of this? So since you are here, this channel will teach you everything with simplicity and understanding. I'm going to show you the meaning of them, right? So over here, the A stand for Australia, NZ stand for New Zealand, right? And SCO, which is the SCO, which also stand for score, and this one stand for code, as you can see. So the Australian New Zealand score code is something that if you copy the code right here, and I'll send it to one website shortly, you send it to the website will now show you what's in respect of that occupation, what they are demanding from you, basically what the government is demanding from you, right? I hope you are taking note of that. From there you come to occupation. So now let's come here, let's select any of these occupations. I don't know which one we should go for. Perhaps let's go for baker, right? So let's say you just copy this baker. Okay, now you copy it, you come to this website. Now don't worry about the website, I'll leave it in the description for you to check it out, right? Now as you come here, you enter the code over here. Okay, you paste it over here and you search for it. As you search for it, the occupation should pop up right here. As you can see, bakers and pastry cooks. So basically the score code is not actually for bakers alone, it's also for pastry cooks too as well. So you come here, you double tap on it like this, an interface like this should show up on your screens. as you can see, indicative skill level. So you come and read about their skill level or what they are requiring from you. So if you come here, it is Australia, over here is New Zealand. So certificates including at least 2 years of on the job training or blah blah blah. You come here and read every single thing you see here. So these are the tasks that you're actually going to go through, and these are the occupations basically for that barcode baker level 3. I'll be talking about the level 3 too as well. Please take note of that for me. You come back here, let me show you something. And when you come here and you enter the barcode, right, after you've entered the barcode, some of the barcode you might not find the occupations here. So you go to the old portal which says the OSCA replaces the Australian, New Zealand, blah blah blah. So this one is purposely for only Australia, but the new website, or whatever they created, you can find some of the occupations and their tags and requirement they actually need from you. So you need to come over here and continue with your search. Kindly take note of that. So let's move back to the occupation website. So if you come here, to, it says that Australian, New Zealand score skilled level. So they have the skill level, and every skill level have its meaning. They have accountant, it says 1. They have accountant clerk 4. Every skill level has its meaning, and the highest skill level is of course 1. So let's check the skill level over here. You come here, I'll be leaving the link in the description too as well. So level 1 is bachelor degree or higher qualification. So they have the skill level up to skill level 5, which is the least among them. So they have certificate or compulsory secondary or high school education. So at least if you have a high school education, you are qualified to be part of this pathway. Kindly take note of that. So please make sure you go for your high school certificate. So if you don't have high school certificates, you can bypass this their skilled level. Now let's go back to the website again. So when you come here, they have the English concession and they have the age concession. Now with the English concession, Australia has a specific a band on IELTS, but because of this pathway, they've actually loosened it or reduced the English requirement. So any occupation that they write no. So if you see over here, accountants, because you are supposed to speak good English, they say no, you need to meet the English requirements. There's no concession, or there's not they haven't loosened it for you. So any place you see yes, that means they've loosened it for you. And it's like all the age concession is is good to go with. But if you want to check the English concession too, you could just come back here and go to the website where we started, and you come here, concessions available. You can tap on it right there, and you see the concessions, you see the age concessions, you read about it. If you come here to additional occupation concessions, you could come here and check the English concessions as well. You could also come here and check the core skill income threshold too as well. Come here and read about everything. I can't take you through everything step by step. So let's go back to the occupation. Let me show you 1 or 2 things before we leave there. Scroll down here. Okay, so it's only left with qualification and experience requirements. So if you come to the qualification and experience requirement too, you could see some letters here, which is B, A, H, E. Every occupation has its letter. So if you don't know, you'll be like, what is this all about? They have D, they have H, see, they have whatever. So let me send you there to show you what that 1 2 is actually talking about. So you come here, search for qualification, experience, age requirement. You double tap on it like this, it will bring you right here. Okay, so now when it bring you right here, you can see it naming it, which is type A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. So every letter has its meaning depending on the level of occupation. So level 1 or type A, basically when you come here, you punch in there, you could read everything about it, hold a relevant qualification equivalent to blah blah blah, read every single thing about it, and make sure that you are meeting the requirement. Don't just go ahead and start applying. You might be actually wasting your time. Make sure that you meet the right requirements. As you can see, you could come and read everything about it. If you come up to H, which actually end at H, you will come and read every single thing about it. Kindly take note of that. So let's go back. I think by now we are okay because I've explained every single thing you can see over here, and I hope everybody understand qualification and all these letters and yes and no's you can see over here. If you don't understand anything, you could leave it in the comment section. Let's come back here. One may ask, how can I find jobs? That's the question. How can you find jobs? So you scroll down here on the same website and say how to find an Australian worker, right? You come here, you tap on it right here. So when you come here, it says that how to find an Australian worker. We are taking an advantage of that, right? So you come here and you tap on Work Connect platform. You double tap on it like this. It will load, and an interface like this will show. So as a job seeker, you can come here and tap on this and search for jobs. But to make it simple for you, can also scroll down right here, and as you can see, it's saying that find job, and it says that create your Air CV. So if you create this Air CV, it's just like you are creating a CV. You put your CV there, what your qualifications and what whatever over there. When an employer see your CV and it matches with what they're actually looking for, they can come for you, right? But normally, most employers want people to come for them. You are the one searching for the job, so you have to go for them. If you come here, you tap on find job, it will load and it will bring you to this interface. As you can see, I hope you are following. Please don't get confused. They have a lot of job here. Operator, training specialist. Let's scroll down and look at the number of jobs they have available over here. All right, so if you come here, they have about 679 jobs available. So you could come here and explore, enter the right keywords and filter in for your search to be simple. Make sure that you are writing or you are applying with the right CV. You could tap here and search for view jobs. Please take note of that. Let's come back again here. Let me show you something. So if you come back here, it says something that contact a recruitment agency. So I'm going to show you some recruitment agencies right now. You come here, you tap on recruitment agencies. Now these are some recruitment agencies in Australia. Remember, this is an official website, and on the official website they themselves has listed the recruitment agencies, right? So they listed these recruitment agencies because if you are an employer and you want to employ somebody and you are not getting workers, you go to this recruitment agency for them to help you get that workers. So if I were you, I will come and copy their number. You can call them, they will pick during their working hours. It doesn't matter whether you're in the country or not. Make sure you get an international bundle and make the call, or you send them an email or go to their website or whatever. You could see another recruitment agency here. Sometimes if a recruitment agency is taking you through the process, it becomes much simple. I hope you are following. Good one there. So come here and take advantage of these recruitment agencies here. The fact that they are here, they are not scammers. It is not those recruitment agencies that if you are not careful, they could actually scam you. So let's come here again. Let me show you something on how to get jobs. So on the same website again, you could see that the Australian government showed where, or the website you can actually get jobs. But they didn't say that, as an employer, this is where you can get a job. As an employee, this is where you can get a job. They are telling employers that they should advertise on a recruitment website like Career One, Indeed, Jura, Arzuna, or whatever, Australian job search, blah blah blah. So if they are telling employers to advertise their jobs over here, so if I were you, I also come here and search for my jobs. It is as simple as ABCD. So you could come to Indeed. After Indeed, in my previous video, I spoke about it. And make sure you go to my previous video and you go and watch the other video. I spoke about a different city in Australia. I'll be leaving the link in the description, called Goldfield. They are also part of this pathway, so you can also go there and take advantage of it. Let me show you one last thing before I run away and leave you. They actually have priority list of occupation. So when you come here on the same website where we search for the what do they call it, the skilled levels, so scroll on top here and search for skilled occupation priority list. It's actually in a PDF form. Something like this will pop up. All these occupations are their priority list. You can see a fruit picker, which is also on their priority list, and it's actually on level 5. And do you know level 5? Just a high school certificate. So if you have a high school certificate, you can apply for this job as a fruit picker. Anyway, which way, this brings us to the end of this video. Kindly take note that this program is a 5-year program ongoing. It actually ended last year, 2024, but they extended it for 5 years again. That is why they call it the DAMA III. I hope you find this video helpful. If I were you, I'll share this video to a brother or a sister to also benefit from it. If you want to travel through school, through visit, or any legal pathway, especially through school, you could send us a message. My team and I could help make your relocation dream become a reality through the school route. If you want to contact us or you want to schedule an appointment with me, you could check the description and schedule an appointment for both of us to have a one-on-one dialogue. Do well to share this video for a brother or sister to also benefit from it. See you in the next video. I'm out.